In this video, we will see how to create and edit connection sheets in StruBIM Steel. The program can also create and edit element assembly sheets, part sheets, and model view sheets. These are all explained in other videos in the series. StruBIM Steel can create and produce detailed graphic documents of the steelwork structure using the sheet creation and editing options. These sheets describe the geometry and detailing of the structure using various 2D and 3D views, dimensioning systems, tables, and text information. Let's see how to create and edit connection sheets in StruBIM Steel. Connection sheets allow a detailed documentation of connections based on the data previously entered in the modelling phase. Several tools can be used to access the connection sheets. One option is to go to the Model tab in the program's general interface, and from there select the Connection or Accessory option from the Enter group in the top toolbar, which allows a new connection or accessory to be created, or click on the Edit option in the Edit group in order to edit a connection or accessory that has already been created. This opens the Connection Editor, shared with Cype Connect, which uses different tabs to define the model of each connection, carry out the analysis and code check of the connection if applicable, and lastly, compose the sheets associated with the connection. Alternatively, we can go to the Documents tab in the program's general interface and click on the Connections option in the Sheets group. Then, we select the connection in the model by clicking on it with the left mouse button. This opens the Edit Sheets window, generating the connection sheets if they didn't previously exist, or allowing us to edit previously created sheets. On the left-hand side, in the Sheets section, we can see that the program has generated a sheet with the name of the connection if it didn't exist beforehand, that is associated with the Connection Sheets group, if this has been defined in the Generation options. If desired, further sheets can be created and edited here to document the selected connection. Then, in the Layers section, we check the layer generated to hold the template, which may include the box, as well as the active editing layer. If necessary, we can create and edit more layers as well as manage their view on screen. Below, in the corresponding section, the categories of the elements present in the scenes once they are incorporated in the selected sheet are shown. The Snappable column controls whether or not the elements in each category can be snapped when using the other options available in the sheet editing. To add information to the selected sheet, we use the tools from the top toolbar. Here we find options for managing templates and styles, adding drawing elements on each sheet, such as lines and texts, as well as organization and editing tools. The most useful ones include the following. In the Drawing Elements group, from the 3D Scene menu, we can insert views manually or select Insert Predefined Views so that the program automatically generates a group of views of the selected connection. If we use this last option, in the window that appears, we control the appearance, the title of the views, and their dimension. We carry out the selection of the views to generate, and we manage the sheets where they are inserted. The Tag option, on the other hand, allows us to generate information automatically by selecting the elements in the inserted views. Among the dimension options, there are features that allow us to select points of the elements in the view in order to dimension their distance, their area, or the angle they are at. In the Edit group, we have options to edit any of the arranged graphical elements, as well as to move them, reposition them, or delete them. Finally, in the Sheets section, we can print the desired sheets. In the window that appears when clicking on this option, when selecting the printing device, we can save it as a PDF, DXF, DWG file, or print it directly. When we have finished editing the sheets in the connection, we can click on Save and exit the window.